Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the Lakers are in San Francisco tonight. Golden State Warriors. And of course, we're still struggling with our injury situation. Theirs is actually even more extensive than ours. Maybe not as serious given the caliber of players, but they're missing significantly more guys. So, yeah, on here, I'm looking at the, what is this, the ESPN injury report. Jackson Hayes is out. Marcus Smart may come back tonight. Game time decision. Luka, of course. Austin out. And that's it for us. And for them, Steph Curry out. They just labeled him out. He's been game time decision for the last couple hours. So that's a new update. Charles Bassey is a game time decision. He's coming off a really good game. He just signed with this team, I guess, on a 2-way or something, 10-day or what have you. He's been good, though, with the minutes given against Sacramento. We'll see how he balled out. Will Richard out. Guy Santos, game time decision with a pelvis injury. I didn't know about that. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting if he doesn't go. LJ Cryer out. And a bunch of other players, too, which we'll talk about as well, which don't show here on this app, but do on the other one. Or it does on the other one, rather. So, yeah, man, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern in San Francisco. And they won't be wearing that ugly brown floor tonight, so I can actually enjoy what I'm looking at, because that is my all-time most difficult. Nah, that's probably not true, because some of that stuff that they did when they first brought in the play-in tournament or the in-season tournament, some of them, those floors were like scary, frustrating to look at with the eye. But as far as like the ugliest floors that I can think of in NBA history, this is probably amongst the top 4. The Golden State City Edition brown, Dookie Brown floor and the Dookie Brown jersey to go with it. That is some of the worst color schemes I've ever seen on a professional basketball team. So I'm very happy they won't be wearing that crap tonight, and they'll have their traditional floor. So we'll get into what the Golden State Warriors have been doing for the last 5 games. And, Steph made his return, but of course he's not going to play tonight, so we're very happy about that. And this game is important for the Lakers if you care about seeding. I don't think most of us, our fans, are delusional about where we stand. We don't expect to make it out of the first round. We don't expect to really win more than a game. We hope to get a game in the first round, but it doesn't matter who we see or what building it is. We're probably going to get out of here in 5 or less. But for those who are still, keeping their hopes up, this is a very important game for seeding, because if we lose it, I think we fall to 5. Houston gets the 4th spot. I think we're almost locked into Houston pretty much at this point. There's only 3 games left for us. Minnesota's like 2 games behind Houston for 6. So that's kind of locked up. Denver's pulled away from us in Houston. So the only things that really are in the balance, I think, is where this Houston-Laker matchup will take place. So we have to win this game if we're trying to make sure this thing starts in LA. So that's that. We have to win out pretty much. So losing the Dallas game really hurt us. But in the grand scheme of things, like I said, nobody here is confused. We ain't getting out of the first round. So for the time being, we do have homework to do on the Golden State Warriors. So let's get it done. Their 5th previous game was on 3/29 in Denver. They lost 116-93 to these Denver Nuggets. And let's get into the team stats, go over this stuff. So the Nuggets shot 50% from the field, 43-86. The Warriors shot 42%, 35-83. From the three-point line, the Warriors shot 33%, 14-42. The Nuggets 47%, 19-40. From the free throw line, Nuggets 11-12 for 92%. Warriors 9-11 for 82%. 41 boards for the Warriors, 40 for the Nuggets, 9 offensive rebounds for the Warriors, 6 for the Nuggets, 29 assists for the Warriors, 31 for the Nuggets, 9 steals for the Warriors, 11 for the Nuggets, 2 blocks for the Warriors, 4 for the Nuggets, 12 turnovers for the Nuggets, 13 points off of those, 15 turnovers for the Warriors, 22 points off of those, 16 fast break points for Denver, 11 for the Warriors, 36 points in the paint for both teams, 18 fouls for both teams. 23 was a large lead of the game for the Nuggets. They led 41% of the time. And the Warriors had a 13-point lead at one point. They led 49% of the time. All righty, so box score next. All right, Draymond Green, 30 minutes for 13 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 1 of 1 from the line, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, minus 14. Santos, 33 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 offensive boards, minus 12. Porzingis, 29 minutes, 23 points, 8 of 14 from the field, hit all 5 of his threes, hit both his free throws, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, minus 15. DeAnthony Melton, 25 minutes, 0 of 5 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, minus 29. Podziemski, 32 minutes, 23 points, 8 of 14 from the field, 5 of 8 from 3, hit both his free throws, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. He was a minus 8. Leons, who is an interesting player, mind you. This Leons guy, he has really long arms, man. Another one of those wingy guys. You know, he is somebody who stands out immediately. He's going to get a lot of deflections. And the Warriors are starting to trust him with more minutes as the season winds down. I expect for him to be on the floor tonight. He is extremely disruptive. Another wing to circle along the lines of players that can play the small forward, who can be extremely disruptive on the wing. So, yeah, keep an eye open for Leon's special build, very special build. 4 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 1 from the field, minus 5. Yurtseven, 4 minutes, 0 of 1 from the field, 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, minus 5. Quentin Post, 5 minutes, missed his only field goal, 2 rebounds, 1 block, plus 1 for Quentin Post. Seth Curry, 7 minutes, misses only 3, 1 rebound, minus 8. GP2, 21 minutes, 16 points, 7 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 1 from the line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 offensive board, minus 2. Williams, 11 minutes, missed all 3 of his field goals, missed both his threes, 3 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, minus 3. LJ Cryer, 16 minutes, 0 of 6 from the 3 in field, 2 assists, 1 turnover, minus 15. And Pat Spencer, 24 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 of 3 from the line, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 3 offensive boards, 0 in the plus minus. Terrible stuff from the Golden State Warrior bench. They were absolutely anemic, with the exception of GP, who was awesome. Just a lot of guys with 0 for gopher guys. A lot of 0 for gophers. And this one in altitude. So that's the story. Denver got the win there. See how many players Denver had in double figures. They had 6 players in double figures. High man being Jokic with 25, 15, and 8. Yeah, that's how that went. All right, next up for the Warriors was the San Antonio Spurs in Golden State. 127-113 was the score. Wemby went for 41 in this one. All right, so Spurs shot 47% from the field, 44 of 93. The Warriors shot 42 of 86 for 49% from the field. From the three-point line, 14 of 35 for the Warriors, 40%. 15 of 47 for the Spurs, 32%. Free throw line, Spurs, 80%, 24 of 30. Warriors, 83%, 15 of 18. 48 boards for the Spurs, 39 for the Warriors, 13 offensive rebounds for the Spurs, 7 for Golden State. 34 assists for the Spurs, 29 for the Warriors, 8 steals for the Spurs, 6 for the Warriors, 6 blocks for the Spurs, 3 for the Warriors, 15 turnovers. Both teams, 20 points off of the 15 for the Warriors and 19 points off of the 15 for the Spurs. 16 fast break points for the Spurs, 10 for the Warriors, 52 points in the paint for the Spurs, 44 for Golden State. Golden State never led, and the Spurs led by 26 at one point, had a 99 point. Vice versa. They led by 26 at one point and led 99% of the time. Get that right. As I said, high man for the Spurs was Wemby, 41 and 18. He also had 3 blocks on the night, no turnovers, plus 16. Awesome MVP performance from Victor. And they had 7 players in double figures in this win against the Warriors on the road. Draymond Green, 21 minutes, 14 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, minus 11. Good game for him. He didn't turn the ball over at all there. Williams, 47 minutes, 18 points, 8 of 18 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 2 offensive boards, minus 9. This is what I want to see Adutiro get? You see, this 47 minutes. Throw a kid out there and leave him out there. That's what they did with Williams. Why can't we do that with our guys? LJ Cryer, 23 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, minus 16. Pajemski, 17 minutes, 14 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, minus 9. Will Richard, 26 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 offensive board, minus 18. Leon's 29 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, from the free throw line, rather. 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 2 offensive boards, minus 1. Yurtseven, 29 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive board, plus 1. I like Yurtseven. Yurtseven showed me something like 5 years ago with the Miami Heat. He's been a journeyman ever since. But this was a good game for him there. I've always thought he was a pretty solid offensive center. Number 77, Yurtseven. Seth Curry, 10 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 rebounds, minus 4. And Pat Spencer, 38 minutes, 14 points, 6 of 15 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive board, minus 3. And that completed what needed to be said about that game. Wemby went for 41, and Golden State lost the game. Next up for the Warriors was a game against the Cavs in Golden State, 118-111. Cavs got the victory. All right, Cavs shot 51% from the field, 42 of 82. Warriors 44%, 41 of 94. Warriors shot 27% from 3, 12 of 44. And the Cavs shot 16 of 36 for 44% from 3. 69% from the free throw line with the Cavs, 18 of 26. And 85% with the Warriors, 17 of 20. 46 boards for both teams, 10 offensive rebounds for the Cavs, 12 for the Warriors. 28 assists for the Cavs, 25 for the Warriors. 7 steals for the Cavs, 11 for the Warriors. 1 block for the Cavs, 5 for the Warriors. 15 turnovers for the Cavs, 23 points off of those. 12 turnovers for the Warriors, 8 points off of those. 7 fast break points for the Cavs, 10 for the Warriors. 50 points in the paint for the Warriors, 48 for the Cavs. 4 was the largest lead of the game for Golden State. They led 11% of the time, and 13 was the largest for the Cavs. They led 78% of the time. All right. 6 players in double figures for the Cavs. High man being Donovan Mitchell with 25. Draymond Green, 35 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 3 blocks, 2 offensive boards, plus 6 for Dre. Santos, 31 minutes, 25 points, 9 of 14 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, 1 offensive board, plus 5 for Gee. Porzingis, 28 minutes, 16 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line, 7 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 offensive boards, minus 16. Melton, 26 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 12 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 2 turnovers, 3 offensive boards, minus 15. Pajemski, 35 minutes, 25 points, 9 of 15 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals, minus 11 for Pods. Gary Payton II, 27 minutes, 8 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 12 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 1 block, 3 offensive boards, plus 8. He's finally back in shape after having all those injuries for the last several years, and he's really been popping off the screen. He's having some fantastic performances. He's just on a nice swing for himself right now as Gary Payton going into these play-in tournaments. So keep an eye open for GP2 if he's out there. I don't know who all is available. We'll see. It's like 9 players on the injury report. If he's one of them, so be it. But if not, I expect for him to have a big game against his old Lakers squad. He played with us early on in his career in the preseason for a little bit. We really liked him, but we didn't keep him, and we probably should have. Copy and paste with about 100 other players as well with this Lakers franchise, but it is what it is. LJ Cryer, 25 minutes, 12 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, 1 rebound, minus 1. Pat Spencer, 16 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, minus 3. And Will Richard, 17 minutes, missed all 3 of his field goals, missed both his threes, 2 rebounds, 1 steal, minus 8. So that's how that went, man. Balanced attack for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they were able to go into Golden State, get the victory there. All right, next up for the Warriors. was a game against the Houston Rockets. 117-116 was the score. Real close one there. But the Rockets were able to get the victory. And we'll see how things went from a team perspective. All right. So, from the line, or rather from the field, the Warriors shot 50%, 42 of 84. The Rockets 44 of 80 for 55%. From the three-point line, the Rockets 13 of 29 for 45%. The Warriors 14 of 40 for 35%. From the free throw line, 90% for the Warriors, 18 of 20. For the Rockets, 16 of 19 for 84%. Rockets had 38 boards to the Warriors 31. Rockets had 8 offensive rebounds to the Warriors 6. 30 assists for the Rockets, 34 for the Warriors, 4 steals for the Rockets, 7 for the Warriors, 7 blocks for the Rockets, 3 for the Warriors, 10 turnovers for the Warriors, 14 points off of those. 14 turnovers for the Rockets, 23 points off of those. 8 fast break points for both of them. 54 points in the paint for the Rockets, 52 for the Warriors. Large lead of the game for the Rockets was 15. They led 64% of the time. And 7 was a large lead for the Warriors. They led 32% of the time. High man for the Rockets was Kevin Durant, 31 points, returning back to Golden State, getting the victory there. They had 5 players in double figures and damn near nothing from their bench, as absolutely usual. Because that is exactly what you expect from the Rockets. Their bench is bad. And I've been telling people this all season long. They ruined it. And they're paying a lot for it, too. Tari Eason had a very bad game. He would probably be better. 1 of 9 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3 for 2 points. That's not the Tari we know. But that bench is absolute trash. All right, so the Golden State Warriors, Draymond Green, 34 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 6 rebounds, 12 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive board plus 6. Santos, 32 minutes, 15 points, 5 of 15 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 assist, minus 3. Kristaps, 23 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3, hit all 3 of his free throws, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 offensive boards, minus 10. Melton, 23 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 4 from both the 3 and field, 4 assists, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 block, minus 7. Podziemski, 37 minutes, 18 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, minus 2. B-Pod's in a nice little rhythm there. He's shooting well from the field. So that's something I'm clocking here. Bassey, 10 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 2 from the field, 1 of 1 from the line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, minus 2. Steph Curry's made his return, 26 minutes, 29 points, 11 of 21 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3, 2 of 3 from the line, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, plus 12 for the Chef. Seth Curry, 13 minutes, 6 points, 1 of 3 from both the 3 and field, hit all 3 of his free throws, 1 steal, 1 turnover, plus 6. Gary Payton II, 25 minutes, 14 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 offensive boards, minus 3. Pat Spencer, 12 minutes, 7 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, hit both his free throws, 3 assists, 1 rebound, 1 steal, plus 10. And Will Richard, 6 minutes, 1 assist, minus 12. So yeah, man, KD got his get back. And next up for the Golden State Warriors, we keep this pushing, was a game against Sacramento in Golden State, 110-105. The Warriors won the game. This was the Charles Bassey game, if you ask me. All right, so the Golden State Warriors shot 45% from the field, 37-82. The Kings shot 47% from the field, 41-87. From the three-point line, the Kings shot 35%, 11-31. And the Warriors shot 17-38 for 45% there. From the free throw line, the Warriors shot 19-24 for 79%. The Kings 12-17 for 71%. 41 boards for the Kings, 39 for the Warriors, 13 offensive rebounds for both teams, 27 assists for the Warriors, 22 for the Kings, 10 steals for the Warriors, 9 for the Kings, 5 blocks for the Warriors, 6 for the Kings, 15 turnovers for the Kings, 19 points off of those, 17 turnovers for the Warriors, 22 points off of those, 10 fast break points for Sacramento, 6 for Golden State, 56 points in the paint for Sac, 36 for Golden State, Largely the game for Sac was 3. They led 21% of the time, and the Warriors led by 16, 67% of the time they had the lead. All right, so high man for the Kings was Killian Hayes with 18 points. And they had 6 players in double figures. All right, Draymond Green, 27 minutes, 1 single point, missed all 3 of his threes, 1 or 2 from the line, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 1 block, 0 in the plus minus. Leon's 21 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 blocks, 3 offensive boards, minus 15. Melton, 29 minutes, 21 points, 7 of 12 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 3 of 5 from the line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, minus 1. He finally shot well. This is the first game he shot well. Maybe he's going to, come into this building tonight and probably shoot well against us. So keep an eye out for Melton. After being in the slump, he looks like he's snapping out of it. Pat Spencer, 41 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 16 from the field, 3 of 8 from the 3, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, minus 5. You never know what you're going to get out of Steve Kerr. He is all over the place all of the time. 41 minutes for Pat Spencer at absolute random against the Kings. Podziemski, 30 minutes, 20 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 6 of 6 from the line, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, plus 8. He is really shooting well. Keep an eye out for Podziemski. He shot well in just about all of these games. Yurtseven did not play. Why is he listed with a bunch of zeros next to his name? Charles Bassey, this is the one. 27 minutes, 14 points, 7 of 12 from the field, 12 boards, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 4 offensive boards, plus 9. Charles Bassey, I think they said this was like the best start a Warrior's ever had to his Warrior tenure. Like, that's only been done once for the Warrior team. No turnovers, double-double, 4 stocks, 4 offensive boards, plus 9. Just a great game for Charles Bassey. Steph Curry, 25 minutes, 17 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3, 3 of 3 from the line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, plus 6 for the chef. His little brother Seth, 16 minutes, 9 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, 1 assist, 1 turnover, plus 16. He led the whole team. Gary Payton, 25 minutes, 12 points, 5 of 7 from the field, or 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebounds, plus 7. And the Warriors get the victory for a change. So that's how that went, the Bassey game. And we've covered all of the games we need to cover for this Golden State franchise, who will be seeing at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern in Golden State. So let's check out what's going on with the injury report on the other app. Get all the information that we can from there. And let's see. The Warriors are 37-42. That's their record. 10th in the Western Conference. 22-18 is their home record. 19th offensive rating, 16th defensive rating, 18th net rating. Los Angeles Lakers, 50-29 is our record. We're 4th in the West. 24-16 is our away record. 10 offensively, 20 defensively, and 16th net rating. All of that for naught because we don't have our best players, so we suck. All right. So the Warriors are going to be wearing white on their home floor, very traditional stuff. Lakers going to be wearing purple on the road, if I can catch my phone. So very traditional basketball game. This is how most of us would prefer it. Let's see. Marcus Smart, Luke Kennard, Braun will be back. Jake LaRavia and DeAndre Ayton are supposed to start. Maybe, subject to change. And Gary Payton, DeAnthony Melton, Podziemski, Draymond, and Guy Santos for the Warriors. Projected change. Luka Doncic out. Jackson Hayes is not playing tonight. Austin Reeves out, and Marcus Smart game time decision. And there's the big stuff going on over here. Charles Bassey game time decision. Jimmy Butler out for the season. LJ Cryer game time decision. Steph is out. Al Horford out. Moses Moody out for the season. Kristaps out. Quentin Post out. Will Richard out. Guy Santos out. Or rather, game time decision. So Guy may play. But yeah, it's craziness. The injuries are unbelievable for this team. So, yeah, this is going to be an interesting game, man. No Steph Curry. Hopefully that means we get a victory, man. We sure could use it. LeBron will be out there. And I just don't know, man. I'm at a point, salute the Kobe minute, where I just don't know what to say. We're trying to hold on for our home court advantage against the Rockets. It was all good just a week ago, man. So I don't know. I don't really know. We're coming off a game where we played against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They beat the hell out of us, of course. We did get some minutes for Adu Thero. That's kind of what mattered to me, to be completely honest with you. I didn't really care about too much else. He got elbowed in the face, but did come back, so we're happy about that. Hopefully he's feeling good. And that's about as much as I care to talk about. That game was... We fought in the first half. We had a big deficit, tied it up somehow, and had some good stuff coming out of our G League guys. Our coach took those people off the floor, put Ayton on the floor. He struggled. Coach kind of got into it with Vanderbilt about minutes a little bit. I guess Vanderbilt wasn't happy he was taken off the floor. People are making a big deal out of that. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Everybody's frustrated, man. Coach has been really matter of fact about what he's seeing out there. He said basically that Ayton was having trouble catching the ball. I don't know if that's something you say when you're not frustrated. Kind of keep that stuff to yourself. You don't really be that blunt about your players if you're trying to keep your players focused. But at this point, I think we're all pretty much giving up. And I really do believe that. I think I know that's not what I'm supposed to say either. But I mean, what do you want me to do, man? Austin out, Luka out, Smart just coming back. What you want us to do, man? It's hard to win a basketball game with those people against good teams this season. We found a way to do great things in March, and then our two best players went down, and we ain't won since, man. And we've been getting stomped out by the Thunder. So, we're on a losing streak of 3. Hopefully we can snap that tonight. We got 3 games left. It's this one, and tomorrow we'll be playing Phoenix for the 750,000th time. Hopefully we can beat them. And then we got the Utah Jazz on Sunday. Hopefully we can beat them and solidify 4th place, and then just run out there with whatever we have and hope we can win games. I mean, that's really what it is, man. That's really what it is. I want to see my young guys again tonight, but I won't be surprised if we don't, because this is an important basketball game. And Marcus Smart will be back, so I'll probably expect to see him a lot of minutes tonight. LeBron will be back. He'll be on the floor for a lot of minutes tonight. And hopefully we can keep those guys healthy going into the playoffs, because if we don't have them out there, those games are going to be very unwatchable in the playoffs. I think of all the teams that want to be in the playoffs right now, all the teams that don't have the ability to make a playoff, run, or teams in the play-in tournament who are going to be kicked out because they're going to lose the game or whatever. And I look at us in that Sweet 4 spot, and I just say we're here for no reason, man. We're here for absolutely no reason. I've never felt more empty going into a playoffs than I feel right now. We fought so hard to garner a playoff berth with home court, only for, with 6 games left in the season, to lose both of your players for the duration of basically the first round. I can't think of a time more disheartening than this as a fan of this team. I can't think. I've been watching this game for 32 years now. I think it's my 32nd season or something like that. I don't remember a time it felt this empty, man, going into the playoffs. I don't. So, that's the tone I'm bringing to this video, man. We're going to watch this game like we watch every game. We've prepared for this game. Left the information out there to whom it may be concerned with it. I'm doing homework on draft picks. And I'm starting to enter the range where we could be drafting at. And that's really where my head is actually at, to be honest with you guys. I've run through the entire lottery of players that are expected to go in the lottery, and now I've reached the 19 and 20 range, and this is when it starts getting good for us. I think we could potentially pick somewhere between 20 and 25, likely probably in the 21, 22 range. And so yeah, that's really what it is. That's where my head is actually at basketball wise. I'm very much focused on basketball, but I'm about checked out on this season. I'm not the rah we can do it guy. I'm really not. I'm a realist, somewhat of a pessimist when it comes to this type of stuff. And so I'm just counting the days for our off season to begin, and I'm already in off season mode, to be honest with you. But if something miraculous happens, I'll definitely be watching and rooting for the team to do it, man. And you want to be excited about the playoffs, but it's absolutely impossible when you know damn well you don't have what you need to compete. BDL 44. I thank you all for watching.